Welcome friends, welcome to Divine Designs 24. My name is Tammy and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I welcome you. If you're returning, welcome back. We're going to be doing some ghosts today. These are some ghosts that have some faces on them. There's those three there and those three there. So we're going to do, hopefully I'm hoping I can do all three of these here. I just got this at Michael's today. I think I paid like $6.50 for it. They're 50% off. So it was a great deal. And I thought, what the heck? We're gonna make some ghosts. So I got the Let's Resin glow in the dark pigment. So that's what we're gonna use today. And we're gonna do a purple one, we're gonna do a coral, and we're going to do a blue one. And so I have resin made up in 3 different containers here. So we'll get some powder in there. In each one. And we'll get it mixed up. Okay. I think I might need a little more purple. Oh, how pretty. Get this mixed up a little bit so it doesn't get too clumpy in there. And that can sit. Okay. So we get this mixed up. I thought this would be fun, do some different colors of ghosts. And they have faces on them. We can paint their faces up with the markers. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? These are gonna be so cute. Okay, I'm gonna let that one sit for a minute. Get this mixed up. Get these mixed up really good. I don't want any dry spots of powder. So we're gonna mix these up good. Because I do see some dried powder in there. And we don't want dried powder. Move that back so you can see what I'm doing. I made 6 ounces of each. So I'm hoping that will be enough for each one. I don't know how much. I should have used, fill it with water first and to see how much it took, but I didn't. So now we are going to, I'm gonna spray these with some alcohol to help with air bubbles in the bottom. Okay. And let's see how much goes in each one. Well, there we go. And I got too much in there. First one's always a disaster. That's all right. We'll get that straightened up there. There we go. Okay, so we got that color. And just about a half an ounce left in there. these out. There we go. Okay, now the purple one. Oops. This is not, it's not very level. I'm just gonna knock it off. It can just puddle there. Yeah, these are not, well, they're not molds for actually resin. They're molds for fondant and that, but that's okay. I don't care. There's a shiny inside, so they should come out shiny. They shouldn't come out matte. So I was glad to see that. That was why I got them, is I saw that they were shiny. Okay. Let's see if I can dump this one over now. There we go. See how full I can get this one. All right, that looks good. I did one that I didn't dump all over, 2 of them I did, but that's all right. It comes right off. Okay. I'll figure out what I can do with these here. I got a little bit left. I probably have something I can put them in. And these are I'm going to let sit overnight. And I will be back to demold these, and I will see you in just a second. We are back for the demold. And with the extra that I had left from here, I made some glow-in-the-dark earrings. I have some embellishments here that we're going to use on these. And I got the earring stuff here to do those up. So let's get these out. Hopefully they're going to be easy to demold. Let's see here. Oh, look at there. A blue glow-in-the-dark ghost. Isn't he cute? Okay, let's see this one. All right, and there is the purple one. And here is, what color was this one? This one was coral. And there she is. Okay. I've got some skins here. I save all my skins are on the table when I'm done. I can make these into something else. I can make these into some jewelry and that. So those are just, I just save those in a cup and I use those on something else. I don't throw anything away. Okay, so let's get these little ghosts colored up here. Let's see. We're going to use our Let's Resin acrylic markers. And let's use a black and see how that looks. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? That is really cute. I had some embellishments out here. Made a mess on that one. I'll have to fix that one. I got some embellishments out that I'm going to, do these all pretty. We don't have to have scary ghosts. We can have pretty ghosts too. Because everybody knows how I like to make things look pretty anyway. And this one here is definitely a little girl. She's got eyelashes. She's cute. Look at there. That one's gonna be cute. Okay, so I gotta fix his mouth. I got a little bit of extra black in there. Let's see if we can wipe that off. There we go. All fixed. You never even know anything was there now. Okay, let's see what we can do here. This one here. Glue out here. We're going to make one of these into a cowboy. I think it's going to be this one. We're going to put a cowboy hat on this one here. I'll let that sit for a minute. That cowboy hat is cute. And we're going to get this one here. I think we're going to do a little spider. We're going to stand a little spider next to him. Oops. Guess I got to hang it onto it a little longer. Okay. I don't know, the spider might be too big. It is kind of cute though. Okay, I don't like the spider. So we're going to go with some fall leaves. We're going to stick a fall leaf right here. I might have to use some thicker glue. Let's see here. And I just dropped a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure what I even dropped. There we go. And we're going to stick a leaf on that one. And her, we're going to put a pumpkin next to her. She's going to have a, she's going to be standing by a pumpkin. There is glue on it. It's gotta get to stay there for a minute. Okay. All right. And let's see, we have some little bats. These are all those little embellishments I said that I was making up, and I said I'll use these on future projects. Well, here is the future project. So we're going to put a bat on this one. And her pumpkin fell off. See, I get too impatient. I don't want to stand here and wait. I get very, very, very impatient. That's where the hot glue gun comes in. Okay, so I want to put a bat on her to make it look like she's got a little hair piece in her hair. There. So she's got a little hair piece. And we'll put a little glue on this one. And then while these are sitting here drying with the glue, and see, these will just sit next to them. See, these will just sit with them. And let's see, we can do a little flower on here. We're gonna hope these stay. Oh, I definitely have some cleanup on here to do. That's all right. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time. Okay. I'm going to work on some jewelry here and get these done. I don't think I'm going to do any more to these. I think the ghosts are just fine. Just a couple things is all I wanted. Okay, so we'll get the lids on these. Okay, so let's work on the jewelry. Let's get these done. And I'm just going to show you a couple of them. You guys have seen me make jewelry before, so I don't have to do a ton of jewelry. You guys know how to do it and how I do it. And we'll get our stuff out here. Okay. So what I do is I take the big ones. And when you open these up, when you open these, you always grab them and twist that way. You need to slip it on, then take a little one, a little tiny ring, and put it on there. And you close it up. And then you take one of these, you open this up. and slide it on and pinch, and voila, you have an earring. I'll do the rest of these, but I just wanted to show you that's how you do it. I know you guys have watched me before doing earrings, but what I wanted to do was, let's see, I wanted to put some, these are all glow in the dark earrings, so these are going to really be awesome. So what I want to do is show you how you can decorate these up a little bit. So you can go through and, like, I'm just going to give him some nails. See, now he's got nails. And then you can just write on here and do rest in peace. Or you can use stickers. If you don't feel comfortable using a pen, you can use stickers. And let's see, his little fangs are gonna get white. We're gonna make his little fangs white. We have to have that vampire have a nice clean teeth. He brushes his teeth very well, so they're nice and white. There. And your imagination with anything else. If you want to color in the circles on here, if you want to do the stars on here, let's say I want to do the stars on here and do them in gold. I can just take my pen, and because you don't have to do a lot. Sometimes less is better. You don't want it gaudy. But just enough to highlight it to where it stands out. See the difference? Just a little bit. Now I gotta do this one. Gotta make a match. But that's all you got to do is just highlight it. It's all your own imagination. Make that little band there and some gold too. There you go. That is all there is to it. So now we have glow in the dark ghosts. Here's this one. That one's cute. I guess it's a she. Looks like she's got a little barrette in her hair. A little hair clip. And I have to get that glue off of there. But then here is this little guy here with the cowboy hat. Look at that. Isn't he adorable? So he's got a little cowboy hat. And then the glue is not dried on her yet. So there she is. She's going to be having a pumpkin next to her. And isn't she gorgeous? So we got to leave her sit so the pumpkin can dry on her. I'm going to put these all at the end and with the pictures, and we'll show you how beautiful they turned out. I want to thank you guys for coming, and don't forget November 1st will be the next drawing. And good luck at the drawing, and make sure you follow the directions on how to get into the drawing. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye now.